Okay, everything looks good. And welcome back, everybody. Unfortunately, day 8 yielded very, very little progress, if any. But I have a feeling we might be able to find something tonight. Maybe even close this out. Only need 2 items. It's Gyorg Soul and Snowhead Boss Key. So, I kind of was thinking before I started the stream here on what kind of things are left that I want to check. And I'm going to start with the heart piece that you usually get from the Gossip Stones in Termina Field. But I'm pretty sure I remember where those are. And I do have Dampe Night 3 Grave on my list here. I think that's out in Termina as well. Um, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started. After that, if those don't yield anything, I'm gonna go start checking some more dungeons again. We've pretty much rechecked all of the Ocarina adult dungeons. I'm gonna start with the child ones, and then think about probably the Majora's Mask ones then afterwards. Okay. So, I won Termina Field right away. Look, it's already night 3. Slow down. Just trying to do 2 things at once real quick. Do that. Okay. Think we're all good. This doesn't leave me a whole lot of time. But I do believe that Dampe Night 3 is up here. That is correct. There he is. Forget if this is set like some of the other mini games where just the first 3 are going to be correct. Possibly. Come on. Not sure if you've seen outside recently, Dampe, but we don't have much time. Okay, it is not. Think it might be this one over here then? All right. Okay. Glad I remembered that. I think it's just one more. Sure, why not? We'll take it. That looks like junk. Yep. All right, now I want to try and get those 4 grottos. Pretty sure one was up here right before Snowhead. Yes, this is one. One's in Clocktown. And I think the other 2 are just in Termina. Trying to move fast so I don't have to reset the cycle. Because if I happen to get the stuff that I need, I don't really feel like waiting for Clock Tower to open. Hopefully my notes are right. They do appear to be correct so far. Which is kind of a little different than how this is normally gone. Alright, and I think the swamp one is in its normal spot. Is it? No, it's the other corner. All right, we're at least getting more checks. We're not just wandering around aimlessly. Well, I mean, we kind of are, but there's some semblance of progress here. Okay, it's vanilla. All right, so I want to do the Ocarina Child dungeons. I really wish Song of Time like this was a mechanic in the normal game. Okay, so we need to go back through and scrub all the dungeons clean. We did it with the adult dungeons in the last stream. Anything like pots or grass that I might have missed. Any checks I wasn't able to do on an earlier pass. See if there's anything in here. Okay. Since I'm here, might as well get the chests. A majority of them are probably going to be green rupees, but can at least help me for when I start to go insane later. From just not knowing anything that I've already done. What? I'm trying to think. I think it was Shadow Temple where there was still a bunch of like chests on the map and stuff. And there is a couple things I couldn't do in there. I have Key Soul, but I don't have like Soul for that one room, and that would be what, 2 chests and a Skulltula? So 3 checks there. Don't see anything. You know what? I could probably just hookshot to that, couldn't I? Once again, that sound effect will never get old. Mo money. And, like, I'm trying to think out of other things outside of just trying to clear through the dungeons again. I'm not really thinking of too much. We've done mostly everything we can with the souls and stuff that we have. I can do it the cool way. Hey, there we go. Some semblance of skill, right? Anything here? Looks like we already got that. All right. At least that's a quick dungeon clear. And we can run over to DC. Check anything we might have missed in there. Money. And something that I already grabbed. That's right. I think Mirror Shield was like down in that grass or something. I guess fastest way over is just keep running. Trying to think where I may have missed anything in DC, if anything. I don't know, I guess I'm not super familiar with... Well, I would say I know where most of the pots and grass are. But at this rate, I feel like it's gotta be that I missed something. I feel like I definitely haven't checked Jabu all the way. Let's see. Yeah, see if we can start from the top, work our way down. And not going to like that. Missed the frame bus. Okay, I've gotten a chest over here. Looks like it's just one chest over there. Alright, well, we're going backwards here. Is that? Oh my goodness. I don't blame myself at all for missing that. I did not even see that grass there. Yeah, that's a dub. That's one of the two that we're looking for. Suddenly it gets a little bit closer to realizing we might be able to beat this tonight. We'll have to see. I trust nothing with the rando at this point. But there could definitely be another blade of grass or something hiding like that. It didn't really give myself a whole lot of room to run there, did I? Okay, we're feeling good after the Gyorg soul. That was a big one that we were missing. Check these. That would mean that I check the waterfall as well. Or I should say behind the lava fall. Oh man, one item left. We are so very close. But how far is very close, I guess, is the question now. I mean, would definitely make sense to just keep checking dungeons after this. Jabu and then move over to Majora. Like, again, I'd rather not do... I'd rather not do... I have to check the stuff quick if I want to not reset, is what I'm getting at. Okay. It wouldn't say, yeah, it wouldn't say anything about a chest here because it would be Skulltula in the other room. So it's worth checking. Nice. Where did this take us? Okay. Well, there's nothing to be gained from fighting them. Okay. Now we want Jabu. I've already done the... Yeah, I've done the Hyrule Loach reward. Hey there, Ryan. Good to see ya. Hoping we can get this finished up tonight. This randomizer has been... It's been a long one. As the timer may or may not indicate. Been enjoying the Pokemon videos. Glad to hear it. I do have a video that I'm working on for like Metroid Prime for the moment, but I am planning on definitely doing a bunch more Pokemon content in the future. I have a list of stuff that I need to go through and just figure out, what exactly do I want to do next. There's also a couple projects I've had in mind, but it's just a bit, how should we say, above my skill level for in terms of like coding knowledge needed and stuff. But hoping to get there. Okay, so there's back treasure chests. Where would there also be pots? There would be pots in the room at the very top. I believe in you. Greatly appreciated. I was about to say I need Rudo for that, but no, I don't. Okay, and what? It was this next one right here? Okay, we did this too. Okay, so next would be checking mini boss area. Go up the elevator, and this was what I was talking about earlier. Couple pots here. Nope. Was wondering if that worked, but no. Alright, well, that was fairly quick check. There shouldn't be anything else that I would have missed. Which one of these would I be most likely to forget something in? I've scrubbed Inverted Stone Tower twice. Regular Stone Tower is confirmed junk. I think I'm pretty good on Snowhead. I did check Woodfall twice, but Great Bay once. So maybe Great Bay. Okay. Just for paranoia's sake, there's no pots or anything in here, right? Because I was correct with the Dongo's Cavern, with it being just a blade of grass that I totally missed. Which I'm not blaming myself, that was super camouflaged. Yeah, it's been a long one. I've done just about every setting except for most warps being connected to their original places. You know, like going from Hyrule Field to Hyrule Castle still goes to Hyrule Castle. Oh, I gotta do this again. We were hoping for it to be under 20. Well, yeah, under 20 originally. And then that didn't exactly work out, so we were hoping for under 30, and that didn't work out either. But it's gonna be at some point. There's only so many things you can check. See, okay. Those are not pots. Those are. Nothing here. Yeah, just money. Nope. Now the countdown's adding a little bit of pressure. I basically have like 3 minutes. Oh, definitely gonna need to reset the cycle. Not preferred, but okay. Alright, I thought one of them had a fairy or something. Nothing there. Right. Did I have to do this lower one again? I think I did. Oh boy. Yep. I knew that was going to happen. I told myself to just hang on the ledge there. Or quick climb like that. That also works. Alright. Well, looks like we have to reset. Which means I have to do all these switches again. Lovely. Alright, shall we go again? Okay, now that we don't have to worry about our progress going away. No, don't leave me. Okay. Alright. We might as well do this first. Okay. I know there was pots down in this room. Yeah, just magic refills, it looks like. Okay, now down. Nope. Okay. Just go the normal way. I don't know why I'm trying to force myself to land on that platform. There we go. Really? Really? Well, that was disappointing. He just deleted himself. Nice. Alright, this takes me out to Dekubabas, right? Checked all here. Now I gotta go down. Alright, that should be all the switches. We've already checked here again for pots and stuff. I guess now we just go up. Okay. Yep, I got everything I need. Okay, now we can get to the other side. I don't really know if there's much of anything, but then again, I did say that about the Dodongo's Cavern grass. Just let me in. Thank you. Okay. There's no... What's it called? There's no pots or anything in where this chest is there? Doesn't look like it. No. Okay, keep moving. Was it all Are you joking? What? Always make sure you take as long as possible. If you looked at my gameplay, you would not know that I speedrun some games. Oh my goodness. There. Nothing up over there. Is this the... Yes, it is. We've already checked down here, right? Yeah. Oh boy. Eventually he'll hit him. No pots over in this corner. Nope. Nope. And you can't go underneath of these ones, right? Yeah, no. Looks all junk. Okay. Melt that. And I think just be on our way then. That loops back here. Yeah, this is just the same room again. Okay, then I guess the only other spot left is checking the boss room. Or not the boss room. The room with the boss door. Why am I doing this? I know I can make that jump. You know this, man. Alright, so wait. Does that mean I can take this way out? Yes. Looks like... Oh, wait. There's the ferry under here, isn't there? Yeah, it just looks like magic. That is a magic jar indeed. Okay. Need to see something here. Okay. Did I get all the ferry locations? I'm pretty sure that I did. Um, um, why can I not find... I just want to make sure I got all the pots. Hmm. Yeah, I can't even find... Can't even locate Great Bay on here. Like, I actually can't... What? Okay, well, I guess this is taking too long now. I say that in this 32-hour run. How can I not find this? Okay, yes, so I did get everything in here. Okay. Alright, so what else can we check then? Because we should be about done here. Also, I completely misunderstood, and it was Great Bay Boss Key, not Snowhead Boss Key that I wanted. Did I do all the soil patches? That's one that I miss all the time. Right, what am I doing? Well, here would be a good place to start. Trying to think of all the things that I typically miss, but I've gone through big fairies, all the fairy fountains. More money. Did we do this? I didn't hear the sound effect. Hmm. Check graveyard one. I don't really know what else to do. I feel like it was so sparse when I did these that I don't remember if I did every single one. I know the one in Zora's River doesn't give any kind of reward. Doesn't look like that one is either. Death Mountain? Okay, nothing there. Okay, what? 3 in the forest? Yes, there's 3 in the forest. And it's not in the shop. Much as my brain wants to believe, it is not in the store. Okay, no sound effect. Let's not skip. Whole reason why we're here. Need to go back over here. Almost positive I've done this one. I have not. You're kidding. I swear if this is something good. That's it. That's it. Okay. We are now in go mode. It is about time. Hey there, Classy Marak. Good to see ya. We actually just finally got the last piece that we needed. Love it. There we go. Oh, I don't have everything for that. I'm sorry, but I'm not patient enough to do all that. Great Bay is hands down the worst temple out of these two games. Yeah, I'm not getting that with no damage. Yep. Ugh. There we go. Wow. Okay. Today's not my day for playing games good. That's for sure. And hey, I finally got the items that I needed, but just say the pilot has not been on point today. Yeah, like that. Like that. Really? Really? Oh, man. I've just lost all of my skill. And I guess I want the hover to take as long as it normally would take to go do the switch. There we go. Okay, so this should be King Dodongo, right? Yep. So, funny thing, if you don't know about this room, that the explosion hitbox for this thing is super small. So while Hammer does work on it, you have to hit it like right in the center. That sword is literally bigger than me. Then again, so is this boss, so it's a perfect fit. Okay, that's one of them down. Now we just gotta go do Snowhead. Which, not gonna lie, I might just do a hover for as well. Kind of want to get this out and done with. We're just gonna fast forward to last night. And then go through Snowhead. Well, it's good to know that we're at least going to get under 33 hours. This is a nuts randomizer for sure. But we did do it. Okay. Now make our way up. Yeah, and there shouldn't be any other blockades. I'm trying to think of everything else that we could possibly be missing, but we did get soul for moon children. There's no souls for the final bosses. Oh, I think we're good. I'm thinking, what is it, like to the right from the entrance? Left. Left was what I meant to say. Yeah, I think I go left from the entrance to get where I want to be. We're going for it. Oh. Thank you, Bose. Thank you for being here. Like, baited and waited. Don't go over the cliff. Thank you. I'll say it's just out and to this direction. Yep, that looks about right. That was harder than I felt it needed to be. Okay, and then I'm gonna need hook shot out here. Yes. And then back to these. Okay, good. Looks like our timing will be nice too for getting a clock tower. It's just you and me, Gyorg. And unfortunately for you, I will not be joining you in the water. Yep, laser spam. Should be it. If you can actually hit him with the slash. No, you don't want to this time? There we go. Had to have a stray one come hit him. Finally going to be able to finish. He left some money. Yep, only had to wait for a few seconds. East Clocktown. I'm trying to think of where I found that. I think it was in the bomber's hideout. Okay, here we go. Know what I also noticed? I have a green potion. See ya. We're just gonna magic spam. It might be a cheap way to beat the last boss, but it does beat the last boss. Do I even want to do that? I don't know that I do. I think I'll be stubborn. Struck him clean across the floor. What is it? Fire arrows damage him kill in one hit? No. Ah. Okay, there's another one down. There should still be, yep, one left. Oh, I was so shielding that. Oh, it's just not counting as a reflection. Got it. Yeah, you're not going anywhere. Unlock him. Alright, that's it, I think. Yep, for round one. Majora's Mask is peak fiction. I agree. And then there's this thing. They're just like barely avoiding him. There we go. I was gonna say, I don't honestly know the last time I did this boss without Fierce Deity. Hitting him with the combo breaker, though. Got him. Majora randomizer, but the final boss is a level 67 Psyduck. Yeah, I could see that. Lock onto him, please. Okay, that doesn't reset the timer. Good to know. There's the magic top attack. Oh, got me right in time, too. She's letting it rip. Need bunny hood. I wonder where they got this top idea. It is a bit random, and that is time. 32 hours, 33 minutes, 7 seconds, and 7 whatevers of a second. Tenths? No, 700s. Okay. Well, do we get credits now? Looks like we do. Yes, big munch mask. Okay, I'm glad, because I really did want to finish this tonight. It was like 2 streams more than what I thought it was going to be. Rainbow. And then I guess this just all auto plays. Yeah, that was an insane amount of time to spend on a randomizer. Now let's all be clear, I did it to myself, but still a lot of time to dedicate to a rando. Yeah, it looks like it auto fast forwards everything. But was it worth it, CK? Yeah, it was worth it. Would I do another random like this again? Probably would. Why would I subject myself to such torture? We'll have to find out at a later date. Correct answer, indeed. Kind of like this auto forward the last cutscene. Means I can just chill back. Now do Actorizer. Yeah. Yeah, that might be interesting. I haven't tried the actor randomizer. I've seen plenty of ZFG doing it. Yeah, I kind of wouldn't be surprised if the Happy Mask salesman's face is a mask. And there's the fireworks. Always bless the ending credits on New Year's. I remember I was playing Majora leading up to, my god, that was well over a decade ago, when the world was supposed to end in 2012. I remember playing Majora for that. I remember seeing this place and being like, where the heck is this area? But it's the it's near the place where you get Lens of Truth. Hey there, Red Mage. Yep, you're just in time for the end credits. So let's see here. Great Bay Boss Key ended up being a Gold Skulltula soil patch, or a GS from a skull. Ugh, oh my god, I can't talk. Still can't. Gold Skulltula from a soil patch in Ocarina Time. It was in Lost Woods, and then the other one was a piece of grass in Dodongo's cavern that was colored in a way where it's super blended in with the wall. The skeletons are my favorite. I feel like, unironically, one of my favorite characters in these games is the Bean Salesman. Just the, ah. Yeah, if you... I might make a clip of it or something, but that piece of grass in Dodongo's cavern, I had no right finding that. And being colorblind too, you know, I don't know how distinctly different the colors actually were to somebody who's not colorblind, but they blended right in for me. Deku Link's bubbles do 6 damage to the Akana soldiers. That's kind of weird. I feel like even after all this time, I still really don't know how to optimally fight the king. I feel like I always have to wait, and he always does that thing where his head floats around at least once, and I don't really find much of any way to dodge that. Oh, and we're not gonna get the wedding. We didn't get couples mask. You know what? Let's go ahead here. And let's find out. Type in couple. Majora's Mask Moon Trial for Goron. The Gossip Stone. Oh, that's the hint. No. It's not showing me. What? The spoiler log broken. There we go. Okay, Link trial on the moon in one of the pots. What else was on the moon? Ice trap, Skulltula token, soul for grandma, an adult fish, soul of Deku King. No wonder I didn't find it. So Butler, well, I mean, I guess we know now because we've already beaten it, but I guess Butler wasn't necessary. Couple's Mask, Shock Trap, Soul of Wolfos was on the moon too. Interesting. What else? Bizarre Guy. That was another one. Oh, Ancient Castle of Akana Heart Piece. I guess I thought that was a skull token, and I glossed over it. Do it all over again. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. I've got a couple other ideas for some streams coming up, some different game stuff. And yeah, I think the screen wraps it up very nicely by saying the end. So thank you all for being in chat. Classy Marowak, good to see you again. Red Mage, you've been in for the past couple streams, so appreciate it. And Ryan, pop it in here at the beginning of the stream. Much appreciated to everybody. Have yourself a good night, and I will catch you next time. See ya.